So we're on flooring day in the food truck. If you have been following along, we started a DIY series, a little project called How to Build Your Food Truck, Building Your Food Truck, and we take it step by step on how to build a food truck from the beginning, when it's empty, all the way to a full mobile kitchen on wheels. And right now we're on the flooring. We started the electrical, we've done the lighting, we've done the concession, we've done the hood, we've done the concession window. What else have we done? The walls and the ceiling, and now we're on the flooring, and this is what we picked. This right here, it's a coin gray universal flooring. We picked it up at Home Depot. I bought it around August because I thought I was gonna start with the flooring first, but then I decided, so you won't mess it up and get all scratched, we're gonna leave that for later. So this is what we picked. It's a 7.5 foot by 17 foot pre-cut from Home Depot. It's about $210 plus tax. You have to special order it. And then to stick it on the plywood, we're going to use this right here, resilient flooring adhesive, and that's going to be kind of like your glue that you put at the bottom. On my food truck, the first one that I built that we currently use, I used diamond plate, and the reason I went with this is it's going to be all one piece. On the diamond plate, you cut it into several chunks because they come in 8-foot sheets, so you have like a little gap right in between there, and this is going to be all nice one piece. So I'm really excited to put this in. So let's go unravel it and let's see how it looks on the food truck. Whew, that was pretty heavy. It was. It took me by surprise, but I think it looks very, very nice. It's a coin gray universal flooring made by Husky in Home Depot. That's where we picked it up. 210 bucks, 7.5 by 17 foot. We put a little dry fit on here so you guys can see how it looks, and then we just got to make some adjustments. Boom, that's how it looks on there. It's all one piece, so it makes it a lot easier to clean. Obviously on here we're just gonna have to trim all these edges off so it can be nice and flush with the wall. And on this part right over here, we're gonna cut it as well. That way it fits nice with that curve that's on the food truck right there. And by the door, cut it right there. But it's a better option instead of using the diamond plate like the one I have in my food truck. I really, really like this, but once you have it on, I'm not gonna take off my diamond plate and put this on because it's too much work. But this looks real nice. Coin gray universal flooring, Home Depot. One thing that I did notice on the new food truck here that we have is this gasket, or this weatherproofing, was not in good condition, just tears right off. So what I did is I went out and I purchased this from a local trailer place. I think they call it 3/4 inch molding. So I'm gonna put that right here. This is 30 feet, it cost about $30, $28 with some change. And we're gonna put it right here and all across the 4 corners of the food truck of the door. That way we get no water leaks, because I did have a water leak, and I don't know if it's because of bad workmanship from the factory. So we're gonna do that. And it's just like you just take that off and you stick it right on. So it should be pretty easy. And then you cut it with a utility knife. It is a new day out here on the project that we have going on with the food truck, building your food truck. We have the floor laid out, the grain coin vinyl flooring. And I gotta tell you guys a secret. The secret is, I have never done this before. I really have never ever put vinyl flooring inside a food truck. On my food truck, I have diamond plates, and those are just sheets, 4x8 sheets that you cut, and those were pretty easy to handle. I was able to manage those, but I have never ever put vinyl flooring inside a food truck. So we're about to learn this together, and I have full faith that we can. We're gonna figure this out one way or another. We're gonna figure out how to put this vinyl flooring into this food truck, into your food truck that you're building out there. Any questions, drop them in the comments. But let's figure out a way on how to make all these corners and edges nice and snug up to the stainless steel. And like I said, I believe we can do it because we're gonna do it together. So let's get to it. Frank Volunteers with Building Your Food Truck vinyl flooring episode. So this is the learning process 101, and this is what we came up with right here. So on here, it's not the best cut, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up putting gray silicone right here. That way it stays nice and watertight. So even if we get really close, all this right here is gonna get silicone. You still don't wanna be that far away, that way the silicone doesn't go in. And then we're gonna do that all around the trailer. That's kind of the concept that I was thinking. If I overlap it on top, it might take a while, to be honest. Oh my gosh. Do all that. And it's just with the utility knife or razor knife that we do it. And these go all around the trailer. So hopefully that works for you, and that's enough guidance, because I really don't know what I'm doing, but this is gonna work. I know it's gonna. To not bore you guys with all that hyperlapse, this is kind of what I've been doing. I've taken my utility knife right here, just a regular old utility knife, and I overlap this on top. And what I do is I just cut a little extra right on top, and then I just kind of snug it up some more, snug it up some more, snug it up some more, until I get a nice, clean, close call with the wall right there. And then what we're gonna do here is that we're gonna silicone this right there. We're gonna put gray silicone so it can be almost color matching. That way, if you have like a little piece of wood that's exposed right there, everything is more watertight. And then if you spill something or you're cleaning the floors, all this right here, you have no issues whatsoever, and it's a nice and watertight surface. So let's get back to cutting. That's kind of what I've been doing. It's on the job training. Like I said, just a regular old utility knife, and cutting we go. So I'm pretty sure there's got to be an easier way on how to install this, but this is working for me. It might take me a little bit longer than what I thought, but I think the final product is going to look really, really nice. Let me show you guys the progress so far. Here's what we have. We have that front part on the food truck right here. This is where the water tanks are going to go. They're all going to sit right there. The 2 water tanks, the fresh water and the gray water. And then the 3 compartment sink is going to go right here. Like I said, we're going to caulk this with gray caulking. That way it has a nice watertight finish on there. But this is how it looks, man. This looks really sharp. Like, to be honest, like really, really nice. I would pick this over diamond plate any day. It's easy to cut, it's just pretty tedious, and like I said, there's got to be an easier way. So but it's working for me now, so that's why I have high hopes that you guys can do this as well. My first time doing this, I just wanted to give you guys an update on what we're doing. I have all this to go right here, 16 feet this way, and all this right here, look at that, 16 feet this way. So there's a lot of work to do still, but we're gonna keep on going with the flooring little piece by little piece. It might not be done right away, so have some patience. If you guys are faster, keep going, and then we'll catch up with the plumbing on the next one. And sorry, installing the 3 compartment sink and the tables, and then we're gonna go with the plumbing right there. Man, that's a tough one, let me tell you, on the knees, whew, especially. But anyways, we finished this side right here, which is the concession window side, and it goes all the way to here. And then what we're gonna do here is just trim it right where the door meets the plywood right there, and it's gonna be nice and flush. All this is gonna go down, as it's just rubber, and when we put the cement on there, the adhesive, it's gonna press it down along with the table. When we press it down, that's just gonna go down right there. In case you see it up, it was rolled up, so it's gonna have that same motion of the roll. We still got this side left, 16 feet left, and then we are complete with the flooring. And then we put the adhesive on, and then we move on to the next one, which is the plumbing. So we have completed the 16-foot side over here where all the cooking gear is going to go right underneath the exhaust hood. Took about another 30 minutes. Now that I got the hang of it, it was a lot easier. We finished it up in 30 minutes. The back hurts, knees hurt, but we completed it. So now to put it together with the floor, we're going to use this resilient flooring adhesive. Roberts bought this at Home Depot along with the gray coin floor here, the rubber flooring. So we're going to put that together. I was reading the instructions, and you just put it just like regular ceramic tile, porcelain tile with the, what is it, notch trowel. That's what we're going to use. So we're going to go little piece by little piece. We're going to lift that part up over there on the left. Then we're going to go right, middle, middle, and then come walk it this way. It says you can't walk on it for 48 hours. So we're going to do it today. And then in about 48 hours, we're going to step right back in here and then see the finished product. So that's what we're going to use. Oh, it's right here. The resilient flooring adhesive by Roberts to glue down or adhere this vinyl flooring that we have for the food truck. And then that'll be done with the flooring, and then we'll move on to the next part. So on here, I want to give you guys the last tip before we put this together and adhere it to the subflooring. On here you have this threshold, kind of like in your house you have it for your carpet, a transition piece. We're going to take this off. We have 1, 2, 3 screws, and we're going to remove it, and then we're going to put it right on top of this part. That way you get a nice cleaner look and you don't see like these jagged edges that you see on here. And then you have just a really nice transition piece on there. So make use of what you have on your trailer, and that's the tip that I can give you right before I finish this part and we start tacking it down. So let's get to it.